Namaste, dear devotees. Let us begin today's Pravachan with hearts full of love and minds soaked in surrender. In this noisy world, we often forget our divine source. We forget that we belong to God. But saints tell us, to remember God always is to return home. Let us now enter this sacred teaching with humility, guided by the words of Shri Brahmachaitanya Maharaj. If we want a thing but do not get it, we fret. But if we consider God as the doer, there ceases to be a cause for worry. We say that there is God, but is that faith firm? A drowning man will clutch even at a stone if it comes to his hand and sink with it. Our trust in God is thus shaky, only verbal. Wherefore otherwise do we feel anxiety? With such shaky faith we shall not get rid of anxiety, pleasure and pain, even if God were present with us in tangible form. God is omnipresent, all-pervading. Therefore, as He is immanent in me, so is He in every other person. I should therefore not care what another person does to me. So live in the faith that you belong to God. He is your protector, and therefore there is no need to worry about anything. This belief you can achieve by nama-smarana. So resolve to do ceaseless nama-smarana from right now. Approach God in all humility and pray for Him to inspire and support you in this resolve. The mind may have to be coerced to some extent to begin with, just as sometimes it is necessary to do when a child is first put to school. We should make a rule to repeat the nama at certain specific timings, such as before taking food, at bedtime, on waking, etc. This will go a long way in life. You may continue to strive for amelioration in conditions of life, but telling yourself repeatedly that you badly need the Lord. It will keep you being hopeful of meeting God. The longing will steadily become keener, culminating in deep yearning. Suppose a man proposes to build a house. Repeatedly reminding himself of it, he goes on saving money for this goal. If occasions arise to buy ornaments, he forgoes them, keeping himself ever awake to save money for the house of his dream. In a like manner, even by repeatedly saying, "I want thee, O Lord," a man will gradually disentangle himself from worldliness and limit his passions down to a reasonable extent. When a hankering for God is aroused, he will feel restless until he attains his object. He who trusts in God can depend on achieving contentment, that is, on the stabilization of his inclinations. Then one comes to live in God, that is samadhi. Personal reflection. Poigai Alvar, one of the earliest among the 12 Alvars of South India, lived solely with one burning awareness: God alone is real, and we belong to Him alone. His very name, Poigai, comes from the sacred pond where he was born, symbolizing his serene, reflective nature. One famous incident from his life beautifully illustrates today's teaching. Once during a spiritual pilgrimage, Poigai Alvar reached a small ashram at nightfall. The only space available was a narrow room that could fit just one person lying down, 2 if sitting, and 3 only if all stood. Soon, 2 more Alvars arrived, Butath Alvar and Poigai Alvar, and all 3 saints stood together silently in that small space, completely devoted to the Lord. As the night deepened, a strange darkness filled the room. Not just physical darkness, but a thick spiritual gloom, as if something unholy had entered. Poigai Alvar immediately invoked the divine. He did not look outward for solutions. He did not ask, "Who is this?" or "Why is this happening?" Instead, he said, "Let me light a lamp, with the earth as the pot, the ocean as the oil, the sun as the flame, and offer this to the Lord." What was this lamp? It was the lamp of Nama, the light of God remembrance, the awareness that we belong only to Him. Instantly, the darkness disappeared. This profound vision teaches us, even when we are crowded by fear, by others' negativity, or worldly darkness, If we stand in surrender and awareness of God's presence, the light returns. Poigai Alvar's heart was never his own. It was always the Lord's. In joy or fear, darkness or light, he belonged to God, so must we. Let us live this day with the simple and powerful remembrance. I belong to God. In every moment, whether painful or peaceful, repeat the divine name and trust in His presence. Let us carry Poigai Alvar's lamp of awareness into our homes and hearts, so no darkness can remain.